This woman sells adult products at her husband's mistress's house. Her friends have always thought she was innocent. They ask Anna if she's been attracted to any other men since getting married. She instinctively looks over at Jane. Someone spray painted the word sex on Jane's wall. The neighbors didn't know what it meant at first. The landlord got furious after learning what the word meant. The landlord cursed out whoever did the graffiti. But the neighbors think the real problem is Jane. It's all because she's selling those shameful products. The landlord asks if she's going to keep selling them. Jane decides to keep selling. It's the only way she can afford the rent.
뭐 이리 당당하냐? 어디서 내는 게 벼슬이여? 하고 많은 일 중에 왜 그런 일을 혀갖고는?
The neighbors even think that's why her husband won't come home. Jane's mom overhears all of this. She angrily dumps everything out of her bag. Mom also thinks that's why Jane's husband won't come home. Peter is irresponsible, but he's not the type to abandon his family and kids. Jane finally reveals that her husband cheated. He only left home after getting caught. Jane tells her mom not to worry. She'll raise the kids on her own. Mom doesn't want her making money by selling these vulgar products. She says if Jane keeps doing this business, she won't come help take care of the kids. Mom storms off angrily. The police station receives a report. Dan rushes to the scene right away. Jane runs into Dan when she comes back with paint. He thinks it was probably someone who's unhappy with Jane. Jane feels that while nobody welcomes her business, she doesn't think anyone would do something this extreme. She has no idea who it could be. Jane plans to cover up the graffiti with paint after answering questions. Dan thinks it's better to preserve the crime scene. He assumes Jane would worry about people judging her, but Jane says she's afraid her son will worry. Dan agrees to cover up the graffiti. He even helps paint the spots Jane can't reach. They've already cleaned it up by the time the kid gets home. Dan then heads to the paint store to investigate. Jane suddenly gets a phone call. May wants her to come sell at the knitting shop together tomorrow, but Jane can't go because she has to watch her kid. May suggests having Zoe from the hair salon help babysit. Jane doesn't want to trouble anyone, so she turns down this opportunity. She picks up her son from school the next day. Her son has made a new friend. She never expected it to be Zoe's son. Zoe remembers May saying she couldn't go selling because of childcare. She suggests Jane leave her kid here. All three of them make sales that evening. They eat fish cakes together on the street. Her friend finds Jane right then. He wants Jane to come sell at his house on his wife's birthday. It would be good for everyone. He's always wanted a kid, but his wife doesn't seem interested. Jane turns him down. May quickly steps forward and agrees. She tells Jane this is a great money-making opportunity. They're definitely going to make a killing from this.